Yes, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Jordan Young. It's another banger certified by the streets. We're going to catch up on a couple of sneaky news stories. Starting off with a story that has sent precincts of the sneaker world into an internet meltdown. That's right, Travis Scott has been seen wearing a brand other than Nike. In fact, he's been seen wearing the absolute rivals of Nike, Adidas, albeit it's not like overtly Adidas. It's Y3, Yoshi, Yamamoto, a neighborhood's Y3 jacket he was wearing to the recently held F1 Grand Prix in Las Vegas. Shout out to everyone that is into Formula One. What a race that was. What an absolute crazy situation we have upcoming this current weekend, given the disqualification of McLaren. But that stuff aside, Adidas themselves, or Adidas Y3 themselves, also commented on pretty much all the posts that have been doing the rounds with the shush emoji, potentially hinting at something in the collaborative works. It's all speculation at this point. He was actually seen rocking a pair of Uggs on feet as well, just to kind of throw everyone into an additional meltdown. You can see the fit here. You can see the Uggs on feet. Look, it's a cozy fit. I mean, this is cozy. I think we can all just hold our horses here and not really get too overly excited. In the past day, Travis has uploaded a story featuring a pair of the Jumpman Jacks, the Chase B collaboration that we thought we might get this month, but turns out probably going to be sometime next month, if at all. And so he has, reasserted his allegiance to the check over the stripes. He says here, know exactly how we rockin'. So, I mean, who knows what's going on? Maybe like Travis and Adidas or Y3 have something going on further down the line. I'm not sure to what extent Nike own Travis's body. Is it just the feet that they have ownership over to a certain extent? We've seen him in recent times rocking the Nike Chrome Hearts, unofficial custom collab. So I think for everybody out there that's getting super excited about what might be happening with Travis and his collab partners, I think it's pretty safe to say that, this is just a jacket he's wearing. Who cares? Let's move on. Okay. Right, let's talk a little bit about Steph Curry, man, because the eyes of the sneaker world are on the bro. I don't know how you guys feel about Steph Curry. For me, he's one of the greatest of all time, the greatest shooter of all time. Curry has been playing recently in Nikes for the first time, playing last night in a pair of the Nike Sabrina 3s. And this is the first time he's rocked Nikes since 2013. Now, you guys remember back in 2013 when Curry was originally signed to Nike, Nike pretty much fumbled the deal with Curry when they came to offer him up a new deal. Apparently, the meeting with Nike did not go well. They repurposed a slide or a PowerPoint presentation from Kevin Durant. I think they got his name wrong in the meeting. He certainly wasn't held in the type of regard you would expect Nike to hold someone in with that much promise, albeit it wasn't clear at the time that he was going to go on to be the player that he has gone on to be. Nonetheless, bro has been out rocking in some crazy Nike heats. In this picture here, you can see him turning up to the game last night in the flu games. He's also been seen rocking foam posits. You can see him here warming up in the Last Shot 14s. Like, he is definitely enjoying his sneaker-free agency. And basically, this is what he had to say. Everybody should be on alert. I'm calling everybody. And this is with reference to his sneaker-free agency and just where it is he's likely to go. We've also seen him warming up in some Li Nings, the Batmans, or whatever, but it seems like at this early stage, he's definitely favoring the J game and the Nike game, hinting strongly that these guys could be coming together again. I personally thought he was maybe going to do his own thing, but it's looking at the moment quite likely that maybe he's gonna get back up with Nike. What do you guys think about that? Supreme, Doc Martens collaboration going down this week. If you guys are into your Doc Martens, if you're into your Supreme collabs, then this could be a release that you're gonna be looking out for. The shoes feature the skull motif up top. You've got a few different colorways, a red colorway, a black colorway, and then a black offset with blue. Timing wise, I mean, these would have made more sense, I would have thought, coming out at the back end of last month for Halloween. bro, I feel like everybody would have been trying to come up on these for Halloween to get off some fits with. Now, this style of shoe right now, the Doc Martens, the loafers, the sort of preppy dress shoes, these things are popping right now in sneaker culture. And so I would expect these to be kind of popular. I'm not really interested in them myself, but yeah, I can see these selling out. What do you guys think? Right, we have a really good look at the Nike SB Air Force One Low. We have them. Here they are. At first flush, at the first glimpse, you can see what's going on. I'm sure you can. You can see what's going on here. They kind of have a little bit more of that skate vibe about them. The most standout feature that gives them the SB vibe is the tongue. They have the fat SB tongue. They look like they come with a different SB insole as well. And the overall like shape appears to be a little bit, I want to say like wider, a little bit more robust in terms of the materials up top. If we zoom in here, they have the SB1 lace Dubré on the front, maybe a slightly widened toe box, maybe a slightly flatter traction pattern on the outsole. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna wait for some more information, re the tooling, but if we think about what they did with the Air Max 95, allowing for the foot to sit a little bit lower, increasing the board feel, good grip, good traction, all that type of stuff. This is definitely gonna be another crossover pair that will work really successfully. So this is the all wood brown colorway. There are one or two other colorways, I think, in the pipelines for next year, but I feel like these are looking really clean. No pricing info. I'm not sure if they're gonna be much more expensive than regular inline Air Force Ones, probably, but yeah, I'm liking these. I'm liking the shape. I'm liking the look. This colorway looks fire as well. Okay, little discussion here, courtesy of Mo Kicks, then Bruce Lee. 2018-19 got to be the GOAT sneaker release year. I mean, check out all of these kicks that came out. This was an unbelievable year. It can't be denied. I mean, the Union ones, the Travis ones, the Travis 4s, the Bred 11s, bro, the infrared 6s, the Travis 6s, Witherspoons, Black Cements, Off-Whites. In this year as well, there was a lot of excitement in and around the sneaker culture because we were kind of just coming off the back of that second wave of the Off-White hype with Virgil. Travis hype was really starting to sort of pullulate and really energize the scene. Like, this was a really good year in the sneaker culture, but from releases, it was unbelievable as well. Compared to 2025 though, I think 2025 has it beaten. Just unbelievable amount of heat we've had this year. What do you guys think? Would you take 2018-19 or 2025? I think this year beats it hands down, but the feeling in the culture, I feel like back in 2019, there was a bit more excitement in the game in that time. Okay, so Nigel Sylvester has got a collaboration with McDonald's in the pipelines. Bro is he doing the Travis Scott? Is Nigel Sylvester kind of following in the footsteps of Travis Scott? He's had the hyped up, hitting collabs. Now he's doing the Maccas, the Mackie D's, the Mickey D's, whatever you want to call it thing. Seems like he's following the recipe. These are some of the things, man. These are some of the pieces in the collection. Got the hoodie, got the jackets, got the sort of employee track pants going on, employee of the month on the back. Got the bike on the front as well. Some olive hits as well to go with the Undefeateds. I mean, that's a bit of a tough fit, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, these are pretty cool. It's a pretty cool looking collaboration. I don't think it can be argued that Nigel is the man of the moment for Nike. Obviously Travis as well, but he has had a fantastic year, standout year for sure. You guys gonna try and come up on any of this? It's dropping on December the 5th on everythingongo.com, Nigel's websites. I think these things will definitely be pretty popular. An official look at the Undefeated Air Max 95 sales. It's a nice looking shoe, similar type of vibe to the Undefeated Air Max 97s. You guys might remember those some time ago. These do feature in a pretty nice creamy colorway. They have quite a nice luxurious vibe about them up top. Probably not the type of winter crepe one would think about rocking this winter. They also have the blocked out or the blanked out air units, so you don't get the window into the sole of the shoe. You've just got the white inserts to ponder at. Yeah, look, it's okay. To be honest, it's okay. Nothing crazy. Also got the official look at the black colorway as well. I mean, Nice, don't get me wrong. Perfectly fine, perfectly nice. I guess if you were to be a little bit critical, you might argue that this is a pretty tried and tested, pretty predictable recipe, given what they did with the 97s and those different color, well, not different colorways, but same colorways, similar type of vibes. It's been a good year for Undefeated, especially with the 4s. Does this sort of cement their place as a top collaborator or reinstate them as a top collaborator? Remember, Complex had these guys right up there, top 10 or top 15 collaborators of the year, mainly because of the Undefeateds. Look, I think both of these shoes are nice, but neither of them really give me the must cop vibes, to be honest. But some more official images of a pretty exciting shoe that I think is set to come out sometime next year. You guys remember the Air Force One leaves that dropped, was it at the start of the month or towards the back end of last month? They dropped fairly recently and they were really popular. They sold out super quickly. Really cool idea, really cool motif. Arguably one of Nike's best non-collaboration shoes of the entire year, in my opinion, just from like a novelty standpoint. These things look cool with the shroud on, and then they look really cool with the shroud off as well. This particular cherry blossom colorway is supposed to be dropping, I think, next spring or next cherry blossom season. They feature the cherry blossom shroud on the outside, which is removable, as we know, and then underneath they kind of have the shaggy suede underneath as well, in a sort of like tonal pink, and then a light bone or an all wood type colorway. This is a nice shoe, man, for sure, with or without the shroud. Got another Dornbecker shoe alert. This one has been designed by Sergio Cano Marquez, and his design incorporates a love of video games and monsters against an NYC skyline. Got the pepperoni pizza insoles. These are supposed to be dropping next spring. Kind of cool shoe, man. If you guys are into your Air Max Pluses, into your TN vibes, bro, this is an exciting shoe. Okay, would you guys pay $595 for a pair of ASICS Gel Kayano 14s? I think we can all pipe up in chorus, in unison, in absolute concert. Hell no, $595. But to be fair, this is a Comme des Garçons shirt collaboration, and these things have an absolute jound type beat about them. I mean, this looks like the development stage of the collaboration. This is like, you know, phase 1. This is the shoe we're gonna do a collaboration with. We've got a nice blank canvas to start with. They were just like, nah, we'll just keep the blank canvas as it is, and we'll just fast forward to the $595, please. These are apparently out there and are gonna be available like now, I think. If you guys check online in your local overpriced finesse boutiques, you can probably come up on a pair of these. Okay, to finish off with, guys, just a quick reminder of some of the sneakers coming out this week that you might want to keep an eye out for. November the 26th, you've got the Puma Halley One, the Hibiscuses, the Blow Your Knees Out, or was it the Achilles? No, only joking. Nice looking shoe, to be fair. Same day, you've also got the Absorb 2000s Light Ice. Very nice colorway, probably more of a winter colorway, but I guess you do also get the dark gray colorway alongside it on the same day. Still haven't tried out a pair of the Absorb 2000s, but I do hear some really good things. November the 27th, you've got the Oregon Air Force One Ducks of a Feather. That's the Black Friday GOAT release, I think. You need to be hip to the GOAT app if you want to come up on that release, I'm pretty sure. There's 2 colorways there. And then you've got the Black Cat 4s, November the 28th. And there's also a Black Cat basketball full-size run available. If you guys haven't yet checked out my review of the Black Cat 4s or the Black Squeak 4s, go ahead and check out the last video I uploaded yesterday. Break that shoe down for you very nicely, if I do say so myself. You also have the kids Lego Nike Dunk Lows, and then there's also going to be the Air Max 95,000s in the black and vault colorway. Those things are going to be very hard to get, very limited. If you haven't already jumped into the Zellerfeld raffle, I think that might have been and gone, but otherwise Sneakers app on November the 28th. And then you've also got the SB Dunk Low Krampus on the 29th. And then there are some sneaky raffles floating around for the Nardua SBs here in the UK on some skate shop websites. Slam City Skates had their raffle where you can meet the bro in person on Friday, which I was happy to come up on. So this Friday, I'm going to be going to pick up the Nardwar SBs, and I'm hopefully going to have a chance to interview the bro. No. I'll be happy to just meet him actually, but I might need to figure out some kind of a random question to ask him. So if you guys have a really interesting question about Nardwar that you think I might be able to, ask him, given I'll probably only have like 10 seconds to meet the bro, feel free to tap it out down below, and if it's really interesting, I'll ask him. So yeah, it's a nice finish to the month. There's some banger shoes coming out for December as well that I will alert you guys to probably later on in the week, if not in the weekend when we do the next news video. But yeah, that is it for now. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch. Hope you guys have a lovely day, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care for now, and peace.